Two financial giants go head to head. One big question, which one actually makes payments easier for you? On the left, Stripe, the global payments powerhouse trusted by online businesses everywhere. And on the right, Wise, the money mover built for transparent international transfers. We're testing them in real-life scenarios that count: transaction fees, speed, integrations, transparency, and user experience. Let's put aside the marketing claims and find out what really matters. Points will be awarded in each category, and at the end, you'll know exactly which one comes out on top. And trust me, the winner might surprise you. Which one actually makes payments easier solves. Okay, before we jump into all the details, here's the mind map of what we're covering today. We'll look at fees and pricing, coverage and currencies, transfer speed, integrations and APIs, transparency, and of course, use case. Basically, all the stuff you need to care about when picking between Stripe and Wise. First up, fees and pricing. Now, everyone hates hidden fees, right? Stripe actually keeps things transparent for merchants, and you won't get dinged with setup or monthly charges. But, and this is where they lose some love, higher markups when it comes to currency exchange can hit you, and extra charges for certain payouts sneak in. Wise, on the other hand, honestly impressive. They're basically famous for ultra-low FX fees and flaunt the no hidden markup thing. There is a tiny fixed fee with every transfer, but compared to the competition, that's nothing. It's pretty clear here. Wise just pulls ahead for affordable, no-nonsense pricing. Alright, moving on, coverage and currencies. Both Stripe and Wise are absolutely global at this point. Stripe brings support for 135 plus currencies, and you can get them in 40 plus countries, which is honestly awesome. Sometimes a few markets are a bit restrictive, but really it's a massive reach. Wise though, they go for breadth. You can send money to 160 plus countries and cover over 50 currencies. They do have some country limitations, but still, that reach is wild. Honestly, there's not much to separate them. Both totally nail it. So, this one's a straight up tie. Next up, transfer speed. So, if you want your cash zipping around the world ASAP, here's what you should know. Stripe does instant payouts in lots of places, and if you're a business processing card payments, stuff settles crazy fast. The catch? Bank payouts aren't instant everywhere, so sometimes there's a wait. Wise though, they've got the speed thing down. Most transfers land within minutes, sometimes hours, and seriously, same-day delivery if you're sending between certain countries. Sure, it can lag if you're sending money to somewhere super random, but overall, Wise is just consistently faster for moving your own money. Oh, and here's something cool you might not know. Did you know Stripe processed over $1 trillion in payments in 2023? Yeah, that's trillion with a T, mind blown, right? Alright, let's talk integrations and API. This is where Stripe basically flexes. Their API is infamous, in a good way, for being super clean, best-in-class documentation, and plays nice with all kinds of business systems worldwide. You will need some technical expertise, so if you're not code-friendly, might be a hurdle. Wise, they keep things simple. Great dashboards for both personal and business accounts, but honestly, their API is limited. It works, but it's just for the basics and not as jazzed up as Stripe. So, for developers or bigger businesses, Stripe completely owns this one. Now for transparency. You'd think everyone would get this right. But no, Stripe does break down every fee per transaction so you know where your money goes. The downside? Currency conversion rates aren't always in your face obvious. Wise though, this is their thing. They always use the real mid-market rate, no sneaky hidden markups, and you get a full fee disclosure before you hit send. It just makes you trust the process more. Wise seriously wins the transparency game. Final biggie use case. Stripe is pretty much the favorite for e-commerce, SaaS folks you know, marketplace giant. But don't even try using it for personal stuff. It's not made for that. Wise, however, is the king of international money transfers for individuals, freelancers, those digital nomads, and small businesses. They're not built for massive merchant flows, but for smaller scale and personal use. Wise fits right in. Both nail their respective zones, so honestly, we gotta call this category a tie. Now that we've been through all the categories, let's quickly see how both of them stack up side by side on this radar chart. Some close calls here and there, but also a few clear winners. If you need a powerhouse for your online business, think market expansions, SaaS platforms, big merchant operations, Stripe is literally built for you. But if your priority is just getting money abroad, paying overseas teammates, or sending cash to family, Wise is the hands-down winner. It's simple, transparent, and just fast for those international transfers. Enjoy the breakdown? Make sure you follow or subscribe if you want more deep dives into the world's coolest financial tech. Catch you in the next one.